Hey everybody, TGIF, happy Friday, how you doing? You look amazing, you look great. Welcome to HQ Trivia. This might sound a little weird, but I gotta give a shout out to someone, Ty Fischer fan on Twitter. Thanks for being my fan, I appreciate it, I really do. So have a great night. I am Tyler Fischer, that's me. You can follow me right here on all the socials. First 5, I will follow you back, huh? You can be a fan as well. How you guys feeling? You hot? You ready for the heat wave? Gonna be a hot one this weekend. If it's your first time playing HQ, let me break it down for you. I'm gonna ask you a series of questions from easy to hard. You have 10 seconds to tap your answer. You get a question right, you move on, you answer all the questions right, and you win. The jackpot is $225,000. That's enough to cool your apartment down in New York for a weekend. So that's what it might cost. But that's not all. The cash we have up for grabs. If you get questions 11 correct, you will have the chance to win a cash prize or keep playing for the jackpot. We're gonna do the same thing at questions 15, 18, and 21. That's a lot of cash. You're also playing for points. You earn points for every question you answer right. If you want to multiply your points during this game, you can purchase a points multiplier. Get one right now if you see it on your screen. The more points you earn, the higher the level. Levels give you free passes on questions. The higher your level, the better chance you have of winning. You get the point. You have heard, have you? Have you heard this Sunday? We're doing 2000s trivia. The first 15 questions will be all about the 2000s, so long ago. Man, nostalgic. I'm talking about hot pink Motorola Razors, the iPod Nano, the crazy frog, the pressure of having to decide your MySpace top friends. It's all going down this Sunday at 9 p.m. I miss it, I really do. Then on Monday, it's Keanu Sans. First 15 questions will all be about Keanu Reeves and his movie. So that's at 9 p.m. on Monday. I wish I had a Keanu impression. I don't. I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna bring that back. Then on Thursday, we're doing Quentin Tarantino trivia. The first 15 questions are gonna be about Tarantino films. It's gonna get pretty bloody. Those films are, man, I can't watch them. I really can't. Hey, so did you hear about this? A group of UFO enthusiasts recently made a social media pledge to storm the site to see them aliens. And since then, everyone has been talking about Area 51 online, even the HQ chat. We see you, okay? We're aliens, we're watching you. So we wanted to ask you a few questions, all right? What do you think is inside Area 51? Space aliens, secret tech, or nothing? Is it just empty? There's a lot of conspiracies on this. Let's see what you guys thought. Space aliens. Okay, secret tech. Most of you, 40%, said secret tech. I don't know. I think there's probably a lot of government dairy surplus. But if there are space aliens in there, here's my next question. What do extraterrestrials want from us? Do they want resources? Do they want love? Or do they want information? Resources, love, or information? What did you guys think? 41% said resources. All right, most of you said resources. I don't know. I don't know what they want for us. I think, you know, maybe they want our Tinder profiles. Here's my last question. When the space aliens arrive to save their brothers and sisters trapped inside Area 51, what should we say to arriving space aliens? Sorry for the mess. Help. Please leave. Please leave. What should we say? All right, what did you guys think? 38% said sorry for the mess. 36 said help. 26 said please leave. Who's meeting me at Area 51? Don't leave me hanging, HQDs. Free extra life if you meet me there, all right? Free extra. Just a few more seconds until we start. Who's winning tonight, huh? All right, here we go. It's time for question numero 1. Let's get quizzy. What do you say? What is the crust of stuffed crust pizza most often filled with? Cheese, turkey sausage, Kinder Surprise eggs. Where my pizza head's at? Okay. All right, I stuff my dad jokes and my puns with the same stuff. All right, what are we talking about? We're talking about cheese. I cheese them up. 188,000 of you, pizza. You like a little money on that? You could buy how many? You could buy 1 million pizzas with that. All right, Kinder. You can't even get the Kinder Surprise eggs in the U.S. What's up with that? Actually, that'd be a good idea. You put chocolate in the crust, you eat your dinner, and then you got dessert at the end. What do you guys think? Hey, pick up an extra life. You can use up to 3 in them in tonight's game. You can buy them all right now if you see them on your screen. You can also buy extra lives throughout the game by tapping on that little heart icon below. Don't forget, you cannot use an extra life on a question with the prize or after question 12. Here we go. We're moving on. A lot of you left here. Question 2. Which of these is not used by looking through it? Telescope, a microscope, or a stethoscope? Not used by looking through it. Scope comes from the Greek for seeing, and it's straight up misused in the name of this sound amplifying instrument. You can check anybody's heartbeat with a good old, that's right, stethoscope. Over 190,000, your hearts are beating, you're pounding because you want that $220,000. Speaking of hearts, you can tap that little heart, buy an extra life. Stay in the game, stay alive, stay with us. Here we are, question 3. What show introduced a series of characters known as Tailies in its 2nd season? Lost, Battlestar Galactica, or Breaking Bad? Tailies. So the Tailies were in the tail of the plane that crashed on Lost. 105,476. But we lost a lot on that. Geez, 75,000 we lost there. So 22 people survived on that plane. That was impressive. A real Sully Sullenberger move. Smooth landing, just like my jokes. Here we go. Landing on to question 4. The first U.S. Constitution was known as the Articles of what? Separation, Revolution, or Confederation? Here we go. He was born 100 years ago. Don't get separated from this game. Okay, stay with us. The articles we're looking here for are the Confederation variety. Over 151,000. You know your history. You know it. You know it. I went to Congress, actually, for a new amendment. I asked for the right to bear Kinder eggs. Come on. They got the little, oh, look, it's a little surprise. It's a little kite. Those eggs are fun. Allow them. Here we go. Moving on to question 5. According to a famous incorrect headline, who defeated Truman? Is it Stevenson, Eisenhower, or Dewey? I hope some of the great-grandparents are playing. You'll know this. The world's greatest newspaper was literally the motto for the paper that totally biffed the presidential results of 1948. The Chicago Tribune, who declared, Dewey defeats Truman! Dewey defeats Truman! Over 133,000 got that correct. That was a tough one. And spoiler alert, he did not defeat Truman, in case you're wondering. So that was a mistake. Good thing papers have not misinformed us at all since then. So it was a one-time thing. Ugh. Question 6. Are you ready? What action is the classic game of dominoes based on? Stacking, matching, or adding? Classic game, dominoes. You know this. There are a lot of dominoes games with all kinds of regional variations, but wherever you go, you're going to see people putting a 2 net to a 2 and a 5 with a 5. They are matching those numbers. Over 113,000. You are moving on to question 7. That's right. And if you thought I was talking about Domino's Pizza, are you thinking about that? Could be millions there. Here we are, moving on to question 7. What is a verb form used as an adjective called? Gerund, converb, or a participle? For my English fans here. Yep, converb is a thing, but it's when a verb is used for adverbial subordination, and gerund are verbs that got converted to nouns, but when the verb challenge adds ing to describe a challenging question, it becomes a participle. That's a mouthful. 87,474. I'd say that looks a little savage, man. We just lost a good 66,000. But you can buy back in. Don't forget, with an extra life. There's over 220,000 on the line here. Moving on to question 8. Let's all take a breath. What brand of toothpaste is this 80s ad for? Let's take a
Behind its wall of beautiful teeth, Toothopolis is under constant siege by the cavity creeps.
Is it AIM? Is it Crest? Is it Pepsodent? Where my 80s babies at? AIM, Crest, or Pepsodent? You have good hygiene, so you know this. The really hip kids were into the Colgate pump ad with the ska music. The masses went nuts for the Jack Kirby style art and the cavity creeps that could only be beaten by the Crest team. That's what we were looking for. Who tapped Crest? 81,000. You tapped right. You guys brush your teeth. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. I just actually got back from the dentist. I have 10 cavities. The dentist said it's from putting all those sweet jokes in my mouth. All right. Moving on to question 9. According to Monopoly's rules, what happens after a player declines to buy a property they've landed on? Auction off the property, banker makes offer, play passes to the left. Surprising number of people don't know this, but if you don't want St. James Place, the other players are allowed to bid on it, as are you, starting at any price. It actually game a bit, let's face it, we can use it. We're talking about auctioning off the property. Over 86,000 people. You got it right. That's right. And who pitched Monopoly? Do you guys like that? All right, I got a good idea for a game. So it's 12 hours, and at the end, you resent your family for a year. Sold. Moving on to question 10. Which of the 7 Mercury astronauts went on to walk on Earth's moon? Was it Scott Carpenter? Was it Gordon Cooper? Or was it Alan Shepard? Where are my space heads? Everyone involved in the space program is a science hero. Think about it. How did they do that? But the astronauts take on a special amount of risk and deserve that much extra fame, whether or not they made it to the moon, like the first American in space. Who is that? That is Alan Shepard. That's one small step for man. That's 74,923. Got it right. All right, so keep in mind, the next question, we are going to be offering up some moolah that you can take, or you can stick around for that jackpot, $220,000. What are you going to do? Here we go. This is a big one. Question 11. The wealthiest charitable foundations in the world is considered with what issues? Wildlife conservation, health poverty, civil rights, justice. All right. These are 6 themes that pop up again and again on the list of largest and wealthiest charities, but the single biggest endowment is held by Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, committed mainly to education and health for the poor. We're talking about health and poverty. 36,000, over 36,000 got it right, but that looks a little savage. We lost a big chunk, y'all. It's almost half and half. You can buy back in. Remember, up till question 12. So here we go. Let's see how much money we are offering, y'all. We're offering 6 cents to 36,776 players. What are you gonna do? Take that 6 cents and run? Or are you gonna stick around for 220,000? Let's see. Let's see what everyone did. Let's see what you did. What did you do? 6,639 players chose to take 6 cents. Congratulations, starting your Friday off with some money. And we got 30,000 still in the game. Here we go. Question 12. The word pedigree is derived from a word related to what? Horses, parents, or birds? Horses, parents, or birds? You know this one. The word pedigree comes from the Anglo-French word for crane's foot, after the shape made, the lines. That's right, you guessed it. It's a family tree. That's what those lines are. And a crane, of course, is a bird. Wow, we lost a lot. Oh, 4,696 got it right, but we lost 24,000. That is savage, baby. I'm sorry to see you go. You can buy back in. This is your last chance to buy back in. Okay, here we go. Question 13. The band that sang the theme song to the 90s sitcom Get a Life also sang which song? All Star, All the Small Things, Everybody Hurts. My 90s babies here. Only the 90s kids will get this one, or people with good taste in retro TV. The theme song to Get a Life was the song Stand by R.E.M., love 'em, who also sang Everybody Hurts. 7,145, but we lost 11,000. It's another savage. Look at that. Guys, you're going quick. Going quick. Everybody hurts, but also everybody wins sometimes. 2 more questions so you could win some more money. Question 14 already. What is the world's largest lake by surface area named after? Its size, indigenous people, a mountain range. Largest lake. All right. Yes, it's the Caspian Sea, and no, the namers were not big fans of the Narnia books. They ended up naming it for Caspi, the ancient folk who lived nearby. Indigenous people, 2,456, still in the game. You guys are moving on. Next question where you can be winning some cash. And as you know, that cash goes up every time. So let's focus here. This is for money. Which NFL team has produced the most Super Bowl MVPs? It's the Dallas Cowboys, New England Patriots, or the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay, now, this is a tough one. The weakest of the teams has a full 6 Super Bowl MVPs. The runner-up, also 6, but squeaking into a doubly triumphant 7 from Chuck Howley to Larry Brown, it's the Dallas Cowboys, baby. Wow, only 399 got that right. Nice job. That's a touchdown for you. But we lost a big chunk of you. We lost a big old chunk. Let's see how much money you guys can be taken away right now. We're offering $7.52 to 399 players. Are you gonna take that, $7.50, and run? Or are you sticking around for $220,000? Let's see, what'd you do? 235 players, you got $7.50. Happy Friday. Go buy a pizza. Stuff with Kinder Chocolate. All right, 162, still playing. 3 questions until another prize. Moving on to question 16. The Beatles' I Am a Walrus makes reference to the author of which poem? Kubla Khan, Prometheus Unbound, or Tamerlane? All right, come on. Don't tell me you forgot a very simple, very direct lyric like elementary penguins singing Harry Kushner. Man, you should have seen them kicking Edgar Allan Poe. It was a shout out to one of America's finest poets, the author of The Raven and Tamerlane, baby. That's right. 58, only 58 still in the game. We lost almost 90 of you. 58 fighting on for 220,000. Well, have you seen the new Beatles movie? Oh, yes, you have. 225,000. I'm adding another 5,000 to that, baby. All right, 225,000 on the line. Here we go. We are moving on to question 17. Of these Australian states, which has the largest population? Queensland, South Australia, or Western Australia? What's up, Oz? Hi there. How are you? Who's playing from Australia? The population of South Australia is a little over 1 million. The population of Western Australia, a little over 2 million. But the population of Queensland is a little over 4 million. That's right. 23 still in the game. Congratulations. Man, only 23 left. You guys are going to be fighting for that 25,000. And the next question, everybody can take a little money home. Let's see. Question 18. What type of hat does Kelly Clarkson put on in the music video of Since You've Been Gone? A Tribbley, pork pie, or a cowboy hat? My Clarkson addicts here. Sometimes you just need to pack your things and go. That's what Kelly does, and she plops on a cute little Tribbley hat as she does it. Who knew that? Who knew what kind of hat? Let's take a look. It's a Tribbley. Who tapped Tribbley? 11 people. Let's see how much money we are going to offer you here. You can take the money. We're offering $200, 200 big ones to 10 players. Are you gonna take that 200, or are you gonna stick around and trust your brain for 225,000? What'd you guys do? What'd you do? 9 players chose to take 200. That means one person is still playing. Can we see who that is? We're gonna see who's playing. All right, everybody, we got a root for whoever's this one person. Start. Mizu Gold. Hey, Mizu Gold. Everybody, show him some love in the chat. Here we go. All right, you could be taking home $225,000. Mizu Gold. Just me and you, baby. Just you. All right, question 19. Which of these is not a short story written by a character from a work of fiction? The Pension Grizzleparzer, The Planet Gobblers, or Karnofsky? Okay. The Pension Grizzleparzer and The Planet Gobblers are short stories by fictional characters in books by John Irving and Kurt Vonnegut, respectively. Karnofsky is a novel credited to Philip Roth's fictional alter ego. It was Karnofsky. I'm sorry you didn't get it. Congrats to everybody. Congrats to all of the winners, especially that one that just almost, you were so close. And congrats to everybody who made it to a new level tonight. Thank you so much for playing with me. I've been your host, Tyler Fischer. Follow me right here on all the socials. Come back tomorrow for trivia at 9 Eastern. Have a great night and stay cool if you're in one of those hot zones. Stay cool, baby.